Hello and welcome to Snitchuation Room. Brandon has broken his IT band.
Oh, I don't know what's
happening. Are you seizing?
It's like literally like right where my connects to my butt, I guess.
Are you unable to sit?
It's calmed down now.
Okay.
It's just Loverboy.
That Loverboy is like 2 years old.
It actually tastes better than it did when it first came out of the thing.
All right, well, there we have it. All right, well, welcome to the Snitchuation Room. Brandon's Snitchuation is that his legs stopped working. He also had his feet just had pins and needles and said he was going to cry.
Yeah,
he needed a good cry about it, that he was unable to deal with it earlier.
This shirt is making me look very large.
Well, you're not, so just relax.
All right, well.
I'm going to have to give you a pill.
I do need a pill.
He has been on one today, let me tell you. Are you okay? Are you going to get through this?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm good.
Well, we're going to dive in because I fear if we don't, that we're going to lose steam here.
There was one other thing I was going to mention.
What?
That was like a cold open kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't have my phone, though, so I can't look at it.
Well, that does make things difficult, doesn't it?
Let me see real quick. Because I can edit this out.
Yeah. Doug keeps trying to be in it. He don't know he's not.
Well, I got it. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay. So I did want to talk about something here at the beginning of the pod.
What?
And while we were gone over the break.
Oh, for Christmas?
Mm-hmm. So this is like, 2 solid weeks ago.
Sure.
But we were on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love sitting on the aisle because I'm a bigger guy. I need more leg room.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. But
for the record, I offered to sit in the aisle because I love sitting in the aisle.
But over time, I've moved more towards the window.
Mm-hmm.
But on this flight, I just didn't move into the window. I don't know why. I think it's because the dog. You wanted to be with the dog, and I thought it'd be better for the dog to be closer to the window. All that being said, it will be the last time that I don't sit on the window.
You're going to be a window boy now?
I'm a window boy because one of the last women on the plane strolled past me.
Forgot about this.
And literally, audibly.
This would happen.
Farted in my face.
Yeah, your mouth was open and she fed you her fart.
And when I say it was instantaneous from the sound to tasting it.
Yeah, you ate her butt particles.
And she was singing to herself.
She sure was. She was singing out loud.
When I tell you, I've experienced some nasty farts in my life.
In the words of Kendall Roy, she went full nut.
I literally was so taken aback by the smell. It was like a nerve agent. It's like in the movie Sum of All Fears, they talk about this nerve agent. Or no, it's not Sum of All Fears, it's The Rock. They talk about this nerve agent that if you sniff it, that you'll break your back from the seizure that you'll have.
Okay, well,
and let me tell you,
your back's broke.
I was literally almost like,
Brokeback Mountain.
I mean, my word.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Rancid.
And I sat through the whole flight.
You were infuriated.
I was angry.
Immediately. Well, you did eat her fart, and that's not what you had signed up for.
And then we get off the plane.
Mm-hmm. We did.
We're down in baggage.
We were.
And I start hearing somebody right behind me still singing.
And it was her.
Singing like a showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
She is just going off.
Yammering
behind me. And I mean, I just couldn't show my face.
Nary
if I audibly
thought.
farted right beside someone's face, and I'll be honest, I mean, I didn't hide.
No.
As soon as I smelt it, I was going,
Oh, no, you did not hide one single thought about the fact that fart particles were going down your throat. And she was unfazed. And she also, why was she standing there for so long? She wasn't sitting anywhere near us. She was just standing there singing, and they were like, ma'am, can you take your seat?
I always worry that I have the look of someone who can be taken advantage of.
Strangely, you do. Like,
and
you're
I think she just looked at me,
and
and she was like, if I'm going to fart in anyone's face,
this
will be
his.
the one guy who won't say something to me.
Yeah, I'm going to fart right down his throat. and he's going to like it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sing in his face like it didn't happen.
So that's my snitchuation.
That's your snitchuation.
And I think that may be why I'm still in a bad mood.
Maybe that's why you got sick.
Yeah, like, oh no.
The only times I've ever seen your immune system waver are when that homeless man threw up in your shoes and when that woman farted in your mouth.
Yes.
And when you got COVID.
Yeah.
And those are the only times.
Yes. When the unhoused have
apologies
expelled upon me.
Yes.
And when I had COVID.
Yeah, you were very ill after your shoes were defiled.
Yes.
That was really gross.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Let's just jump right into the snitchuation, shall we?
Snitchuation numero uno. I need help because I think I've been quietly in love with my friend for an unhinged amount of time. Oh, okay. I wonder, is this a girl? Okay. We met almost 8 years ago through mutual friends. Do you know, is the first one from a girl?
I think it's a woman.
Okay. We met almost 8 years ago through mutual friends and clicked immediately. Same humor, same taste in movies, same emotional wavelength. The problem is we became real friends first. Daily text, debriefing bad dates, helping each other move, knowing families, the kind of friendship you don't casually risk. Over the years, we both dated other people, including people within our friend group. At one point, they briefly dated someone I'm close with. Nothing explosive, but definitely messy enough that suddenly confessing feelings now would ripple through the group. To make it worse, one of my exes is still low-key obsessed with them and constantly jokes that we're obviously in-game, which makes me want to disappear. Do you understand that?
So, her ex is obsessed with the new guy, like downgrading him, saying like, oh, but it's more like in a passive way, like, oh, you guys are going to end up together. This is going to happen.
Like, this is why we didn't
like
make
this,
it.
Yeah, this guy is a threat to me or was a threat to me. He'll be a threat to anyone.
Okay.
This is why you're not with somebody, that kind of thing.
Recently, something has shifted. We've been spending more time alone. There's more flirting, lingering, people asking me if something's going on. Then came the kicker. They started casually talking about leaving the city. Also, living near. Okay, so this is probably someone we know. Not in a dramatic way, more like, I don't know if I see myself here much longer way. Now I'm spiraling. If I say something, I might change how they're thinking about leaving. If I don't, I might lose them entirely and spend the rest of my life wondering, what if? What do I do? Do I finally risk the friendship, the group dynamics, and possibly their future plans? Do I stay quiet and let the timing make the decision for me? Am I being brave or manipulative? How do I move forward?
I'm biased on this.
Okay.
As a true romantic.
You are.
You got to risk the friendship.
All right, Taylor Swift.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I think you have to risk it. And the truth of the matter is if simply saying, I care for you so much that I am starting to question whether we should be together, like, because I care for you that much, like, I don't think I would see that from anyone as a negative or a reason to end a friendship. Like, it may be a reason to be like, hey, we may need some distance for a time, but like, that would not make me want to not be friends with the person anymore. It would make me think, oh, well, maybe I do need to think about this, or at least like I need to have a conversation with them, like if I'm not attracted to them or whatever. But I just don't see it being that. Like, I think you risk way more not saying something.
I agree. I think if they're going to leave, it's like, why not shoot your shot? But also, if this is a woman and you've been friend zoned for this long, I think you really need to open your eyes to the possibility that if he wanted to, he would, and he didn't want to.
I don't know. Like, just from what I see of men are more insecure than ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think some of our traditional millennial thoughts on dating are, I think we got to question them.
Really?
Because these men are different. They want to project strong, but they are, I mean, in a lot of ways weak when it comes to like saying what they want, what they need, being clear. They fear rejection as much, maybe even more than most women do, I think.
Wow. I mean, I don't fear rejection. If someone didn't like me, I'd be like, okay.
I think this is where you may be different from a lot of women, and I may be different from a lot of men.
Yeah.
But I think most people fear rejection.
Can I be honest with you? I think I was a man in a past life. Like,
Go on.
genuinely. Genuinely, I think I was like a very powerful man because sometimes people will say things to me about things that all these women will agree on. And my brain is like, really?
I feel the exact same way about men.
Yeah. I'm just like, I would never care about that, would never think about that, would never react that way. If a man said something mean to me, like one of my mutuals slept with a man who was much older and obviously insecure because she is gorgeous. And after they slept together, he said something like, you would be even more, he used the word high value if you lost X amount of weight. To this girl who is young and vibrant and gorgeous. And I thought immediately, oh, it's because he's old and flabby and wanted to make you feel bad because he felt bad. And if he said that to me, I'd be like, oh, well, I'll take my low value body and walk right out of here and you will never enter it again. Go find someone else. And her response was the complete opposite. And I was just like,
thank you for being honest.
Literally. And I was like, I would never say thank you. I would never ever see that person again. Like, I would be a ghost. And I think I don't know. And so that's like, but I know that I am a freak. And so I don't know that I react differently.
In this situation, though, I think you've got to risk it. I think, like, you've got several different things telling you. Like, advocate for what you want. It doesn't matter if, like, you think he may reject you or whatever. Like, you've got to know.
Also, he's leaving.
Yeah. And he may be leaving. And also, men are weird. And I have a feeling that there may be an air of he's saying this to get a reaction.
Oh, saying he feels like he might. Really? That's like kind of pathetic, though.
I'm not saying it's pathetic. I'm not saying it's not pathetic. I'm just, this guy's not trying to date you. He's trying to date this person who's saying,
wow,
who's saying that they really like him, enjoy him, want to be with him. You don't have to want to be with him, but we need to honor their request and their snitchuation.
Okay.
They're not asking how you feel about him. But I get that feeling, like,
okay,
you know.
Shoot your shot then. Snitchuation 2. I've been shut down.
I'm not shooting you down.
He's not trying to bait you.
Snitchuation number 2. Are you really angry?
No.
Okay. Hi, Snitchuation Room. I'm writing because I think I realized a long-term friendship might be over.
Oh.
I have a friend I've been close to for over 10 years. Inside jokes, shared trauma, group trips, secrets that never left the vault. Or so I thought. I trusted them in a way I don't trust many people. A few months ago, I told them something extremely personal and very sensitive. I asked explicitly for that not to be shared. I even said, please do not tell anyone, especially not people who talk. They agreed. Hand on heart, big reassurance energy. The secret? I had been quietly involved with someone who is very public, very respected, and very off limits.
Whoa, like someone we know? Like famous?
I don't know. It just says not illegal, but absolutely scandal adjacent. So this must be like a person who's well known, but then may have like a little bit of a scandalized past.
How the hell do they know us?
I don't know. This is what it says.
Okay.
If this got out, it would affect my job.
Did someone think we were Dumois?
My reputation and multiple relationships in our shared circle. And we don't know like what they...
Ooh, I wonder if it's like evangelical adjacent.
Yeah, it could be some like...
That would make more sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could be anything. Okay. Fast forward to last week. I start getting weird texts, people dropping hints. Someone I barely know makes a joke that only lands if they know. Finally, a mutual friend straight up asks me about it. That's when I find out my long-term friend told the one person in our circle who cannot keep a secret. And surprise, it spread. They claim they didn't think it was a big deal and just needed someone to talk to. But somehow, I'm now the one dealing with fallout, anxiety, and damage control. So here's my question. Is this something you ever forgive? Or once someone proves they value gossip and their own release valve over your trust, is the friendship just done?
There are different levels of friendship.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, maybe this person isn't in her circle anymore. I feel like you can bump someone down for a while. But I sure as hell wouldn't tell them anything like that again.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially with them not to be like, I am so sorry.
Oh, yeah, they're like, well, I mean, I have to tell...
someone.
I mean, but how
That's
many people
crazy.
do we know that do this?
Yeah, no, I know. But to not apologize is crazy. To not be like, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, this reminds me of the whole Vanita...
I was just with Sally.
The Vanita, Sally, Molly...
Her vagina
story.
Labia.
Yeah, it's like she told her this very secret thing. Probably divulged more information than she would want getting out on a show.
Sure. And then Vanita told Sally, who literally cannot keep her mouth shut about anything. And
she
Sally
told everyone.
Told every single person on a public show.
All the guys, all the Southern Charm guys, all the Southern Charm
And then
girls.
added a little sauce to it.
Yeah.
Tried to say that she had the surgery done through like a sugar daddy and all of this.
Yeah. I had to make it more interesting.
Yeah. Molly's like, no, I paid for it myself. So now Molly's having to go back and be like, all right, well, fine. Here are the details. This is not what I wanted to say, but here we go. Let's lay it out. But Vanita, to her credit, apologized on camera, off camera several times, apologized again when the show came out. And that was one thing that Molly went on to say, like, I think she said it on Watch What Happens and online. It was like, listen, Vanita has apologized countless times. In person, over text, online, offline.
And I think, like, everyone gossips a little.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But the problem is, this was very specific.
Yeah.
Don't talk to people who talk.
Yeah.
Don't, like, it's almost as if you knew that they were gonna talk to people about it.
Yeah.
You just didn't, like, to me, if you're already saying if you knew that just saying don't tell anybody wouldn't be enough,
right,
then you already made the mistake of telling. You knew this person
was not capable of such things. So I think this person just gets booted down a notch. You know what you cannot tell them. You know that they're unable to keep secrets.
Yeah, good for an inside joke, good for a party, good for a good time, good for, whatever, but they can't be your secret friends.
Yeah, those friends are few and far between. You got to keep them close.
Yeah, and so that's not going to work. They're not the steel trap.
Yeah, I think I've only got like 2 or 3 steel trappers. Very few.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they have friends who I'm like, okay, if you told them, I don't really know them. They don't know anyone I know. So I wouldn't care.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's part of it. Like, some of your secret people have to be peripheral.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, one of my closest friends lives in Kentucky and isn't friends with anybody that I know here. And so I can tell her anything and she can tell me anything. And, like, never the twain shall meet.
Yeah. And, like, you can even leave names out because it doesn't matter to them. Yeah. They don't know them.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. So it's perfect. But she gives amazing advice, listens to everything.
And then I'm like, well, I could take this advice back to them.
Yeah. So it's perfect. All right. You ready for situation 3?
Let's do it.
Okay. This is a long one. Okay. Hi, Snitchuation Room. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Don't we all? I've been dating my boyfriend for just over a year. I always want to stop and break up with him.
Gosh.
Just try it. He's great. He's kind, stable, emotionally available, good with money, has a solid career, treats me incredibly well. I love his family. There's no obvious red flag, no chaos, drama. We've recently started talking seriously about the future. Here's the problem. No one else seems excited. When I started mentioning future plans to my close friends and family, the response was muted. That's a funny word for it. At best, polite indifference. At worst, visible discomfort. My mom especially will literally change the subject or ignore it when I bring it up. So I finally asked directly. I asked my family and my best friend what their issue was, and every one of them said the same thing. Nothing specific, just not a good feeling. The answer makes me want to scream. What am I supposed to do with that? If there were concrete concerns, I would listen. If someone had any example, I would take it seriously. But there's nothing, just vibes. Meanwhile, from inside the relationship, everything feels healthy, safe, and honestly, really good. Now I'm second-guessing myself constantly. I'm questioning my judgment, resenting the people closest to me, and starting to wonder if I'm missing something huge or if they're projecting their own issues onto my relationship. What do I do? Do I trust my lived experience and move forward anyway, or do I slow down because the people who love me are unsettled? P.S. After racking my brain, here are the only 3 things I could think of that might be considered negative. He's not conventionally as attractive as I am. He's quiet and reserved. He's 5 years older than me and was married once before, over 10 years ago, and it lasted less than a year.
What do you think? I have thoughts, but I'd like to know your initial read.
I think it's odd if everyone in your family and your friends have a bad vibe.
So, a caution. What is the overall lens that your group looks through the world at? Because I'm like, is this a religious group? Is this like, because if this is like an evangelical group, is your boyfriend Christian? Is he not Christian?
Right. Well, I feel like she would have said that.
I don't know. I mean, you know.
No, I think that would have been said, like, if that was the issue, because she's like racking her brain trying to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe. I just think like, is there some lens that they look through the world at that you don't look through the world at?
Or is she looking at him through rose-colored glasses?
That's possible too.
How long did they say they were dating?
A year, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's part of it. So for the first year, you're in the honeymoon phase. You need to wait at least another year to like exit that. Have some arguments, figure out like how you're feeling. You can ignore them for now and don't move in together. Don't make any giant decisions. Let it rock for at least another year. Take what they're saying with a grain of salt. Pay attention to it. But if this feels good to you, keep going.
I would also ask, what is the proximity to the family and the friend? Like, is your friend somebody who's around y'all all the time? Or is this somebody who's met him on occasion and he's not coming off well because he is silent?
And is your friend good friends with your family?
Yeah. And is he, I mean, you say he's not conventionally attractive. Is he ugly?
Well, hot girls get with ugly men all the time.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not that should matter anyway. I'm just saying, like, some people are really mean and low class.
Low class, low value.
Yeah. So I think there's a chance. I mean, I also say this, like, do you trust yourself?
Right. I mean,
do you know what I mean?
The bottom line is, if everybody's feeling unsettled, that would make me feel unsettled too. But ultimately, you have to trust your own judgment. And it may mean that you have to make a mistake. It may mean that you stay with him long enough to see what they see.
And the thing is like, you have to search yourself. Like, do you trust your own judgment?
Yeah.
Like, have you made similar errors?
Right.
Or do you feel really tuned in?
Yeah.
And like, the thing is, like, there are all kinds of things that friends of mine would probably not approve of that I would do, or decisions I would make, or people that I would date. But that doesn't matter to me.
No.
Because I'm sure of what I want.
Same. Like, if my family didn't approve of someone I was dating, I'd be like, okay.
It hasn't mattered to me.
Never mattered. Yeah, I've never sought that kind of approval because, like, again, my parents were married multiple times. Like,
it's so funny because, like, even like people that I dated, like in the past, it's like my parents didn't like them. They didn't like my parents. Didn't bother me. Like, there are a lot of people who are like, if my parents don't like you, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Or people it's like, oh, if my partner isn't into you, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
That's just not kind of how I am.
Yeah.
That kind of input doesn't really affect me if I'm
happy
sure.
To listen to it. Yeah, I think I just trust myself more than I trust other people's opinions.
And they can't get up the gumption to tell you a reason.
I think that's the weirdest thing.
To me, I'm like, if you really have a problem, you need to tell me what it is.
Yeah.
And if you can't tell me, just know I'm going to ignore it.
Yeah, it's passive aggressive.
Like, if you have something, like, And I would even give them the permission to be like, I know he's not conventionally attractive. I know that he's not the kind of guy that I typically date. But beyond that, if there isn't anything beyond what I have already identified, then leave it be.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear about it again.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they're being really passive aggressive and it's just not what they wanted for you.
I think there's a factor about this guy that she's not seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she knows, but she's not seeing that it would upset them.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a religious thing. It could be a job thing. It could be a political thing.
Could be how he dresses. Could be anything.
I think there's a blind spot for her that she doesn't necessarily not see, but that she doesn't see that it would bother them so bad.
And they are unwilling or unable to tell her.
Yeah, because maybe it's embarrassing. Maybe they know it's kind of effed up that they would say what they would say.
I would make them spit it out.
But I mean, I would
tell me or shut up about it.
I'd put them under that light.
Get under the lamp.
Get under the lamp. What?
But ask you 20 questions rapidly and see how you hold up.
Yeah, I don't think they'd hold up very well under the scrutiny. So I think you really gotta press in on them, and I think you gotta figure out.
This is your life. If you like him, you want to stay with him. Like I said, year one, you're in rose-colored glasses. You're in bliss.
From the text, there is nothing that I see as a red flag. Like, if what you're saying is true.
If anything, the family doing that is a red flag that's causing her to question herself and then being absolutely unwilling to say. I would feel the same way. Like, I'm racking my brain trying to understand what's going on. None of y'all will tell me. I just don't have a good feeling.
And what does best friend mean? I think that's big. Like, is this someone who is in your life on the daily, or is this someone that you just really trust and that you maybe has met your boyfriend a couple of times?
Or is the best friend mad because your boyfriend's sick because you did stuff with your best friend all the time and now you're doing stuff with your boyfriend all the time?
That could be too.
That could be part of it.
We don't know the age of this. We need to start telling people to put their ages in.
I know. I need more details. Like, how old are y'all? And I need to know, is your friend close with your family, and so they're having conversations?
I'm imagining mid-30s because he was married 10 years ago.
Oh, that's true. He's older.
He's married 10
He's 5 years older.
So I'm thinking she's 29, 30. He's 35, maybe.
Okay, maybe 35, 40. Okay. Well, you said 35. I was about to be our age, and then I was like, in my brain.
Not anymore.
I'm 35. Forever.
I'll be 41 before you're 40.
I know. The fact that I'm turning 40 this year actually makes me want to throw up.
Why? What do you think's going to be bad about the 40?
I don't think anything's going to be bad about it. I just cannot believe. I feel like I blinked and I went from 20 to 40. Genuinely.
20 to 40.
I do. I'm how did this much time pass?
I do remember your 30th birthday.
Oh,
that was a fun one.
That picture of me behind Jeremy and Melissa after I drank all of his beer.
Oh, well, my thing is that we drank wine all day. All day long. And then I was
Got a limo.
You know what we need?
Clam
chowder. So I ate a ton of clam chowder and then had projectile vomit.
It was a good time. We also all got into this hot tub and it was just lukewarm.
Oh yeah, we didn't let it simmer long enough, but we were just
you have
to let it go for 3 hours.
Yeah,
and we didn't. We just turned it on for an hour and got in. I mean, it was freezing cold.
It was so cold, and we were just in there drinking, and we're like, "This is great."
No, it was awful.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun though. Yeah, my 30th birthday was, I will say my best advice to people for big birthdays is to have a trip, go somewhere, invite your friends. For your 40th, we went to Cancun.
Make some memories, baby.
That was really fun. And for my 30th, we did the Paso Robles and Cayucas, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a trip planned. No big deal.
Well,
all right, that's all we've got.
That's all we got for the Snitchuation Room this week. Go to popsnitch.com to submit your Snitchuation. Please include your ages. That would be really helpful.
We need more details. You guys are not telling us quite enough.
We need more details, even though Rachel, at the beginning of every Snitchuation, says, this one's a long one. Get those details in, but make them short.
Yeah, I need short and sweet, but details. You understand. You understand what I'm saying. I need you to anticipate the questions we might have.
Yeah.
Maybe read it to a friend and let them ask you some questions and add in those answers. Thank you so much.
In the future, I'd love to have people actually come on who are brave enough to, and you could come on via phone call. You don't
that's true.
You don't have to come in.
You don't have to
via
have your
camera.
face. Yeah.
You could just come in and we can change your voice.
We can. We have a fancy machine.
So I'm saying I would love to have some people on.
Okay.
Go Snitchuation by Snitchuation.
So noodle that around. Those of you who are writing in, God bless. Thank you. I really want to know who the famous adjacent person is.
Me too.
So tell us who that was. Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I run the space, I run the scene.